Hello everyone, Mr. O here. Time for the second edition of Loops, one of my favorite puzzles. Probably my favorite. I'm going to show you some more tips and tricks today to help get you on your way. So let's jump in. We're going to look at the level 2 worksheet for Loops. Loops level 2, we're going to do this top one on the right and give you some more tips and tricks. We started off the other day looking at just introducing the puzzle. Now hopefully give you some more some good details to help you get started on different puzzles. All right, a couple of things. One, we notice here that there is definitely a 3 with a 0, so we can certainly get started like this, especially we know these 3s are stacked. But let me show you something that's a tip, regardless of whether there's a 0 here or not. If you have 3s that are diagonal from each other, this will always be true. See, we have a 3 here and a 3 here, diagonal from each other. These ones here, this one and this one, this one and this one must be sides. They have to be sides, okay? The only way that would not be true if this was open, then we would have a corner here, and this corner would be a corner on a 3, which is not allowed. There'd have to be 2 x's there. So whenever you see 3s like this, you can be confident that that is going to be the case. Now with this 0 here, it actually makes it quite simple. So let's go ahead and put all those. So this is going to go here, this is going to go here, and this 3, and so on. Now, we know that 3s like to do this sort of snake through pattern, so that will be the case. So this would not be, so here, 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 and I put X's around all the different corners. Now some people will just get in the habit of just, and then keep going. This 2 doesn't necessarily go like this. It could be over here. So we have to wait on the 2. We don't know right now. We will wait patiently. This, though, is a corner. I made it super thick by accident. So this is certainly going to be like this. Now I want to show you something about these 3s. I said in the last video, a 3 that's on a corner will have to have these outside lines. Well, this 3 being up against a 0 is essentially on a corner. So I know this and this for sure. Not to mention, this 1 is done, so I can put X's all around it. And this 1 is done, so I can put X's all around it. So that we also know. If you're standing at this dot, you can't go up, you can't go down, you have to go to the right. So we got to make sure this does not connect before we get all the puzzles, because it definitely is certainly connected down here. And so this 2, 1, 2, can't go up, it's going to have to go down, down, cannot connect because that would be its own separate loop, which is not allowed. Then we go down and around, still can't connect. Over here, our 2 is done. Still can't connect. And now look at this 2. We know the line can't go here. But because we have X, X, X all around this dot, we know nothing can go into that dot as well. So we can be confident this 2 is 1, 2. And I put X's on the corners because, this helps. So we go here, then we have to go here. Now it looks like this can go up or to the left, so we'll wait and see. Let's jump back over here. 3, 1, 2, 3. Can't go down there, so we have to go to the right. This 1 cannot go here because there's a corner there. So this 1 has to go here. So anyone that would have just gotten habit, and keep going, would have gotten that one wrong. So be careful. Each step you got to make sure you're confident that that is correct before you put it down. Now notice the loop. If I go down here, this loop is going to be closed off. It's going to be isolated loop. Not allowed. So we put X there. This means this goes to the left. Now this could go down or right, and so I'll wait and see how that turns out. But I know about this too. We're going to put a line here. No, that line there would create a T intersection here. So we put a line here and over. So now we have these 2 done. This from here, you can't go left, can't go right, you got to go down. So we put X's here. And when we have these X's, again, I can't stress enough, putting these X's is going to help your puzzle tremendously, because check this out. We got X here, X here, X here. That means we cannot put an X in, we cannot put a line into there as well. So that helps, because now I go left, down, down again. This 2 is on a corner, so notice the corner here. So this 2 would have to be 1, 2. How does that help? Well, look here. This is another corner, and that gives us our 3. Because we can't put a line here, and we can't put a line here, so our 3 is known. 1, 2, 3. Creates another corner here, so I just throw some X's. This is a corner. Means this line is going to have to go down. This 1 only has one opportunity, right? X on the top, X on the right, X on the bottom. This one has to go like this. And this one have to connect here. This is the outside of the loop. I want to just recommend, for some of you working on paper anyway, sometimes it's helpful to recognize where is the outside of the loop and where is the inside of the loop. When the puzzles get bigger, this is extremely helpful. I try to do some of these large puzzles on the internet, and I think, man, this would be a lot easier if I could shade. So this is the outside of the loop, and then you have the inside of the loop. And that'll help you decide what can be closed off and what can't be. So if that helps you, then do that. All right, notice this one. This is a corner here, so this one has to be here. This one would have to go to the left. What else we got here? So you cannot run a line into there. That would be a T intersection. And since it can't go up and can't go right, it has to go down, which means X and X. Again, if this is essentially on a corner now, right? This 3 has to be like this. Because if I had a line open here, it would stop there and just be nowhere to go. It'd just be a branch. So that's not allowed. All right, this line can't go left, can't go right. It's got to go down. So we put an X here. That means this is definitely going this way. Over here, over here. This cannot connect because it would be a separate loop. Definitely going up, definitely going up. Still can't connect. This one's going to have to go to the left. This one has to then go left and down. And ladies and gentlemen, we have successfully completed our loop puzzle. So there you have it. Let's try one more online. Hopefully give you some good ideas and useful tips. Some people say, well, Mr. O, what do we do if there's no zeros? Where do I start? How could I possibly start on this one? So let's make it a little bit bigger so you can't see it yet. There you go. So you say, how do you start this one? Well, there's no zeros, you're right. But we do have a lot of things we do know. So check this out. First of all, with these 3s that are stacked, I know that every time I have stacked 3s, I know for sure these lines, right? These lines have to be used because it's going to snake through. It's either going to be like this or it's going to be the other way. And so that's a known thing, which is pretty awesome. This too. Now, if this were a corner, check this out. If this were a corner, this is not true. If this is a corner, then this is going to also have to be like this because you'll have X here and X here. And that is a T intersection, not allowed. What does that tell us? That means that this is not a corner. We don't know anything about this, but we know this is definitely not a corner. And that gives us all of these. Now the same is going to be true on the other side of the 2. This too, if this were a corner, 1, 2, then this would have to be this, and then 1, 2. Well, that's not allowed. That's a T intersection. So what do we know then? We know that this one is for sure. This one is for sure not in line. And that gives us all of these. So even though we had no zeros, we still have some good things we could do. We got some starting points. Also, I know when I have these 3 stacks, there's no line that's going to be able to enter into the middle. For example, no line is going to be able to go here or here because it's going through this pattern. It's not going to stop right in the middle. So we can definitely put lines on all the center points. We can go any direction from here, but we just don't know what's going to happen next. So where do I go from there? Next, I will put X's on this corner, X's on these corners. This helps a ton because these 2 X's, they will give you this 2 for sure, which means I have X's here in this corner. And doesn't that help? Yes, absolutely, because check out this 2 now. Can't go here because that would create a T, and there's the other one. So we get all kinds of information. Again, we didn't start with any zeros. We can still do it, ladies and gentlemen. We can still be successful. All right, what else do we know? We know that this line, here's a tip. We know there's going to be a line here for the 3s. Or if this is open, it's going to come down like this and have to keep going, right? So it's either going to be here or here, which means it's definitely not going to be here because we only have one line on that square right there. How does that help? Well, look at this 3. Sort of an advanced tips and tricks, but we know that this 3, we can't, if it's open here, boom, 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 that's not going to be acceptable because this would be a dangling branch, right? So if it's open here, same thing. So we know this 3 has these 2 lines. it's essentially like this 3 is on a corner with nowhere to go. So we know that for sure. We know there can't be a line that goes into here. And if there's a no line that goes in there, then there can't be a line that goes into here. So this 2 is now known, which means this is a corner, 1, 2, corner, and this 1 is known here. What did I say about 3s? 3s you have to go around 3s. You're either going to go around this way, or you're going to go around the other way. You have to go around the 3. You can't turn away from a 3. So we're going in. This is essentially like it's on a corner, right? Which means this line would be open, and I end there. So this is another corner. By the way, we got that 2. 1, 2 from that side. All right, where are we going to go next? This is a no. Definitely not there. Okay, where do we go? Well, this one has to go down. This could connect. We have to make sure that this is not a completed puzzle. Well, here we go. I'm going to show you right now. I know this 1 is going to be here. Okay, how do you know? Well, because this line has to somehow get out, right? Can you picture how it's going to go? If I went here, 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 that's a 3. So you know that's not going to work. But either way, you can't have a line here and here. That's not going to be allowed. So if I went here, I'd have to go up and up, then I'm stuck, right? So we know the 1's going to have to be here, and we know it can't be here. So then this is this, and so on and so forth. Now we know that whole corner. This goes down, this goes down. Can I connect here? I guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't know at this point. I just don't know. All right, there's definitely an X there. What else do we got here? All right, if this 1 is here or here, that'll make a difference. Let's see where else we go. All right, this 2, I have to have a line here. You might be thinking, why the heck do you have to have a line there? Well, think of the options. If this were not a line, then you'd have 1, 2. That's creating a T. So this line is for sure a line. So that help? Maybe a little. All right. Where's this one going to go? We have to get this 3. We're not sure if these connect yet or not. And what else do we got? This 1's either going to be here, here. And where do we go from here? It'd be nice to know whether the loop closed or not up there. If this closes, we get this 3 here. Okay, so let's say, let's take a look and see if we can make an educated guess here. If this is here, we're going to come back to this, okay? Because if this is wrong, then we got to come back and change everything from this point. So that's why it's good. That's why it's nice to do on paper. So if that's the case there, then definitely this, then definitely this. Oh, see? There you go. Found it right away. This would create a corner. And this 2 would have to be like this. So that does not work. So this line doesn't go here, which means this line does go here. And this definitely does go here. So that's nice. Nice to know. I think that might be the only guess we had to do, right? This 1 comes along, boom, boom, boom. I have to go around the 3, so it's either like this or it's like this. But either way, we know this has to be true. It's either going to go around this way or it's going to go around this way. But these lines have to be true. This one can't go down. So it's going to have to go this way. That means this is down. This is down. This can't connect here. Connects there. Can't connect there, right? Run into its own line. So that's done. All right, it has to go out here. Boom, boom. This is essentially a corner now for this 3, right? This 3 would have to be like this. It has to go up, it has to go left. Because I'm doing these X's, the path is very, very easy for me to see. Okay, because this is its own loop. If I connect it there, it's its own loop. So I go up. This has to go up. That means this is our open side. Still can't connect. So up, up, and there you have it. So I took a couple of pauses in there. 1808. So there you have it. See if you can beat 1808 on a 7x7 heart. This is your choices are over to the left. If you're having some trouble, stick with this. Stick with the 5x5s. And if you're wanting some more challenge, jump over to the monthly special. Have you guys checked out any monthly or weekly specials? So much fun. I recommend printing it out though because it is challenging on the computer, especially if you can't tell which side's inside and which side's outside of the loop. It's not loading right now, apparently, but there is one there. You try it on your end. All right. Well, have fun with this puzzle. There it is. It showed up. Monthly special. Pretty awesome. So long, ladies and gentlemen.